So the invitation, what I've been given through many, many transcriptions and transmissions and writings, is a container. They call me on the inner planes Merlyn, my guides, and they say, Merlyn, we need a container because you have so many dimensions you're trying to cram in. I said, well, you're right, I know it's about audio-visual language because audio-visual language, which is light and sound language, was the original template of the universe. Everything's encoded in light and sound and language. It's a geometric language, but it can be produced through the power of the word, which is the greatest of all mysteries. It's called the Logos, the word. So the guides that I work with behind the veil, and there are many, said, produce a context called the hourglass of time. 60 minutes. Give 60 minutes of undivided attention, even once a day, to downloading what it is you see from the Merlyn in your position. And then open it up into divine dialogue with others that are inspired by these teachings in two ways. One is to say, if you're inspired by these teachings, ask me a question. And secondly, if you were going to join this quest, how would you best participate? What would your offerings be in this quest? What do you bring to the table? Where is your mastery? Where is your vision, even if you're a student? Now, in my position, we're all students. And I am really the first student of the mysteries because I've given my life to studying behind the veil. And now I'm a student of sharing my vision with other people. So I'm the student here. Merlyn's the master, but Merlyn's within me and also within you. It's the master template for a vision of the land and the people. So the invitation is to explore this hourglass of time with us as an audiovisual template and to set up a dialogue and ultimately to, on the quest, firstly, the first ring of the cycle, and this is a ring cycle, the ring of unity, is to invite 7 brothers, I call them the Knights of the Grail, to serve the quest, and 7 Sisters of Avalon. And I already have people that want to share their piece, so to speak. It's a magical group of characters been brought to England and Glastonbury through synchronicity, through following their heart's impulse. And today we're literally laying the fabric as an invitation to co-participate and co-create through consciousness. So because I'm into sacred space, I'm putting a sacred container around the intention to say, let us share with each other the most positive vision that we can muster. I'm not really interested in how the old world is disassembling itself. I'm interested in where we can build and where we can go so that we can assist each other in building a more purified new model. And I would direct it under the Merlyn from heavenly law, which is just the invisible law behind the veil of cosmos, to the earthly mother, the sacred knowledge of the earth and the mysteries, to a safe place for the children to be educated. So we're going to seal the door from the shadow of man to his iniquity, and we all have it. I'm not saying women don't have it, but man particularly. So we're sealing the door in this society of saying we're not going to entertain the use of alcohol or smoking because it tends to bring down the field into the personal. So I'm very fussy about this. I don't like rules and regulations, but I need to create a sacred container so that it's safe for the children. If it's safe for the children, we know it's going to be a good education. So I'm inviting the sisters to really hold that template so that it doesn't go down into an old shadow and an old inequity. But it's not a rules and regulations. It's just an intention, a sacred intention to create sacred space in ceremony through music, through dance, through listening to each other, and to remembering who we really are and what we came here to do. It's as simple as that. And I'm simply the voice of the Merlyn through me, and the voice of one of many. So welcome. Aho.